Hello everyone, and welcome back to another FFA replay cast by me, Thendis32. If you did watch part 1, if you did not watch part 1, I recommend you go see that. Plenty of fights, also get you into the game. This replay is so long that I have to make it a two-parter. And I believe this is the first time in my channel I've ever had 2 parts of a game. So, a little bit of new stuff for me. I did find a relatively close spot to where we left off last time. Let me recap what happened in the first part. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen part 1. But, we saw a lot of fights. There was 4 players in this game. DV as the Green Night Elf, Ajik as the Light Blue Human, Ishan as the Teal Human, and Super Cumulo as the Purple Human. Now, there was a lot of fights. Ishan and DV went into a war, and Ajik and Cumulo had their war, and both sides were fought to the death. But sadly, the one non-human player was eliminated. That is DV. His base was killed and was evicted out. So we're down to 3. Cumulo, Ishan, and Ajik. So let's start this replay and move on to the game. Right now, we have Ajik, who's at 83 supply, 2k bank. We got Cumulo at 9k bank, 75 supply, and Ishan at 3k bank, 36 supply, and Cumulo actually going to TP in with his army. He wants to keep this town hall alive, so Ishan wisely going to run away, does not want to take that. Ishan really doesn't have much of an army, as his war with DV really did make him broke. Cumulo, once again, though, the master of banking that gold, of course, has the biggest gold bank in the game. Oh, and the tornado actually worked. Nice use of the Naga's tornado ultimate. Actually stops the Archmage from casting mass teleport here. So it will force Ishan to cast his real TP. Holy Light going down onto the Archmage here. He's trying to take a fight, but it's not a good fight to take. Oh, why is he not TPing? Holy Light at the very last second. Divine Shield's being popped. And he used his Staff of Sanctuary. Why did he use that? Okay, his Paladin does have a TP. I was about to say, he just left his Mountain King there to die. The MK is getting focused down quite heavily. And he gets surrounded. Avatar form is being popped here. All at the meantime, we have Ajik moving out with his Spellbreaker army. Probably going to go into the fountains in the middle. And now the Mountain King of Ishan trying to brawl away at the Archmage, but there's plenty of Holy Lights. Alright, Stormbolt onto the Paladin of Cumulo. He is taking a little bit of a blow here. He's going to have to try to stay out of that Stormbolt range. More and more Holy Lights going off here. Oh, and the long-range Stormbolt, but Cumulo's Paladin's still alive with 54 health. He's going to try to chase his Paladin after it. Avatar forms starting to run a bit low. The Mountain King still getting healed up with the Holy Lights. Now the Thunderclap and the Archmage of Cumulo actually goes down because the Paladin was not in range for the Holy Light. So the Avatar nuke from the Mountain King is enough to kill that hero. Very nice play there by Ishan. And he announces it to the world, trying to let Ajik know, Cumulo AM down. I did it. Yay. Alright, so Ajik has to decide, who does he want to side with? Does he side with Ishan and go against Cumulo, or does he align with Cumulo and attack Ishan? I forgot to mention what gold mines were left in the game. There is this one gold mine with 800 gold left. And that should be it, actually. Yeah, that is the last gold mine in the game, and Cumulo controls it, so there's only 800 gold left on the map. So what gold these players do have, they will have to make work. Alright. Looks like Ishan feeling pretty confident after killing Cumulo's Archmage. Probably going to try to go for the Naga next. Nice bolt dodge there with the invulnerability potion. Is very nice. Now we see Blizzard going down to the peasant lines. Fort Lightning going down onto the Archmage. He will get Holy Lighted, of course. And Ishan working very well with his 8, 10, 9 hero force. Alright, more Blizzards going down. But the Archmage that is not surrounded does find a crack in there. Cumulo's Archmage is probably being resurrected at the altar. Yes, he is. He is almost out, but it does take time. And now Kumio's Paladin getting focused down. Holy Light onto the Spellbreakers. And Ishan's got to be careful with his Archmage. Naga and her Frost Arrows pretty good at focusing down heroes. No Boots of Speed on the Archmage either. I believe they were sold. You usually see Boots of Speed in FFA. Alright, Kumio with his Archmage back, and the Paladin is surrounded, I do believe. Yes, he is. He does have a TP on him. He might be forced to use it. Meanwhile, the Archmage TPing out. Alright, Divine Shield being popped by the Paladin. Now the Mountain King of Ishan is the next to get focused. Ajik, at the meantime, is just sitting in his base, not taking any unnecessary fights. We do see Avatar form being popped yet again for Cosmodon. Stormbolt, Thunderclap on the Kumio's Paladin. I believe his Divine Shield is off a cooldown, so he won't be able to use it just yet. Never mind. The cooldown of Divine Shield is pretty dang short. Holy Light onto Ishan's Archmage, and Staff Sanctuary and Mass Teleportation. So, nice work there. Right now, players just having themselves brawls. Kumio just gonna mine up the last gold mine in the game. Dude, are you even buffing his towers? If that's what Ishan sounded like, it'd be perfect. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit due to downtime, so I will try not to miss any fights, but right now players aren't really doing much here. Oh, okay. We have Ishan coming on in with his hero force yet again. Kumio is nearby, and of course with the mass TP ability, he will be able to TP and defend that town hall should he want to. Spellbreaker getting caught out. Ha! Cheeks was like AFK. What happened? Alright, Kumio is going to TP to this town hall. TP's right on top of Ishan's Paladin. Divine Shield quickly being popped there. Oh, but the town hall does go down. The Archmage is the next on the focus list. And he gets surrounded. Very nice surround with the Spellbreakers. Holy Light goes down onto him. Mass Teleport being used, but the Tornado of the Naga yet again denies it. Stormbolt will cancel that Tornado. The Archmage is still surrounded, but he has plenty of Holy Lights to keep him alive. But he's not that tanky. Might be forced to use his real TP. Another Holy Light going down. Lots of DPS going down here. Staff of Sanctuary going to be used. And a Holy Light onto the Mountain King. The Mountain King. Stormbolt onto the Paladin along with the Thunderclap and Kumio's Paladin. Quickly going down. And now the Mountain King's surrounded, but he does pop Avatar form yet again. Alright, Holy Light being used yet again with the Avatar form. The Mountain King has a whopping 2,000 health. That is one takey son of a gun. And now we have the Paladins chasing each other down. Alright, Holy Light's being used. Kumio popping the Divine Shield, making sure his Paladin doesn't get sniped with a Stormbolt. And now we even see Blizzard being used. Kumio just trying to get every bit of DPS he can. The Avatar form is about halfway done. Meanwhile, the Archmage cannot move until he's fully healed here, so there's no mana regen with the Brilliance Aura. The Paladin of Ishan is out of mana. The Paladin does have a TP, but the Mountain King might die. That Mountain King's gonna die. Oh, but we see a TP coming in with the Archmage, but he does not get it in time. I think he was gonna try to staff him out. Divine Shield being used. Oh, and now both of Ishan's heroes are surrounded, and the real TP is gonna be used. Very nice work. Now we see Ajik pushing into Kumio, using the blizzards on the base. Kumio does TP in to defend. Oh, man. Very bad luck there for Ishan. Alright. Long-range Drunken Haze being used, but the priests do dispel the fire. Alright, now we got the mortars in the back. Gonna be able to do nice damage on that high ground. Alright, Earthstorm and Fire also being popped, so I'll add a DPS there for Ajik's army. Kumio probably should try to fight by his towers. That would be the smart call. More Holy Lights going down onto his Archmage. Alright, now we see Blizzards going down. Holy Light onto the Fire Panda. Alright, more inner fires going down. Blizzard's going down from both of these players, Archmages. It is just hailing outside. We see Cyclone being used from Storm here onto Cumulo's Archmage. Alright, our Storm and Fire is starting to run out on the timer. The Paladin of Cumulo a little bit low. He did have Divine Shield. He is also by shop, so he can buy potions. And the Mortar's just doing tremendous damage with the Jeek Spellbreakers. Jeek losing a lot of stuff here. Cumulo's got to be careful with his Spellbreakers at the same time. Alright, level 9 on the Naga of Cumulo. Mass Resurrection being used by Jeek's Paladin. Getting some Spellbreakers back. Just getting a lot of value out of his units here, but it looks like Jeek will be TPing out. Does not want to take that fight. Ishan, my boy, you are sitting in your base. Mountain King just now coming out. With your 39 supply army, you got about, like, 4 Spellbreakers and 2 Mortars. That's very nice. Oh, but we see Mass Teleportation being used. He's going to attack into Cumulo's base, but the gold mine is out. So we are officially out of gold this game. So 2k gold will be the last bank for Ishan, 9k gold will be the last bank for Cumulo, and 800 gold is the last bank for Jeek. Now we see Mass Resurrection being used by Cumulo, just getting some Spellbreakers back. Even using the Spellbreakers control ability to steal summon units. Not often you see that spell being used. It's actually quite mana heavy for the higher level water elementals. As the more health the unit has, the summoned unit has, the more mana it takes for the Spellbreaker to take control of it. Which I believe is one of the reasons why we don't see the spell used often. As you do need mana to steal, like, the other buffs of the players, such as Inner Fire, if you ever see Bloodlust, you know, those kind of spells. And I hate the bug in the replay system. Sadly, I cannot make this stuff go away, so it's hard to keep track of where players are. That's why I really like the watching as an observer. I'm going to speed up a little. No one really wants to push into Cumulo's main, but Ishan, he's feeling a bit ballsy. Okay, they're going to go in for a double push here into Cumulo's main. Breath of Fire going down, not really hitting much. Spellbreakers are magic immune. Blizzard going down from a Jeek. Divine Shield being popped by Cumulo's Paladin. Oh, and Ishan's Archmage has to be really careful. Into Fort Lightning, gonna snipe him. Ishan, where was your Paladin during all this? He was all the way up here. Was not in Holy Light range. Very sloppy mistake there. Breath of Fire going down from a Jeek's Panda. We see more Blizzards going down. Now with Jeek's Archmage next to get focused, but his Paladin is in Holy Light range. So all is good for him. Alright, more Breath of Fires going down. More Blizzards being used. Holy Light onto the Panda. And Cumulo trying to make the hold of his life. He does have the power of his towers. Now Ishan has to be careful. Water Elemental was blocking him up, and Ishan is forced to TP out. So we're down to 2. Cumulo and Jeek. Does Jeek decide to back off with his opponent being gone? His ally, I mean, his teammate. Alright. More Blizzards going down. Drunken Haze. Breath of Fire hitting a mortar, but he does get Holy Light. It does keep him alive. Alright, Breath of Fire going down. Cumulo's got to be very careful with this Naga. Same thing with the Jeek's Archmage. The only thing going for him is Cumulo doesn't like Mountain King, apparently, because I never see him go Mountain King. When in so many situations the Stormbolt would be good, but the Naga so far hasn't been bad. Her Fort Lightning ability has gotten a lot of hero snipes. And now Cumulo, Paladin getting a bit of the old focus. Holy Light onto the Naga. Oh, Cumulo's shop did die, by the way, so he can't buy healing potions. Gotta be careful. Jeek gonna TP out. Does Cumulo go on the offensive? Does he attack into a Jeek's main? That is the question. Jeek does not have any defensive towers. Those tanks are pretty much useless, as Cumulo has no air. Oh, and now Ishan running in with his Mountain King. Really wants to get that Paladin kill, but Divine Shield is used. Holy Light being popped. The Paladin does have Staff Sanctuary, is going to use it and pop a Divine Shield. And I give Ishan credit. He was very close to sniping that Paladin. Just ran on in there, wanted that kill. I like it. His gyro was here, so he did see the weaker Paladin with that vision. But there are Griffins to be able to kill that gyro.
Behind.
Oh, man. That was good. And I can predict a lot more fighting in Kumulo's main. We do see mass teleport being popped. Ishan is back up to his full hero strength. Oh, now we see Jeek scouting in with a water elemental, just seeing what's what. We're going to speed up the replay a little during the downtimes, as this replay is quite long. Alright, Ishan coming in. Does not want to take that fight. Jeek saying if he's ready, and it looks like they are going to go in for another double push on Kumulo's main. Ishan starting without his partner, trying to focus down the Paladin, all at the same time as Archmage is getting focused down. And we saw how well his Archmage did in the last fight, so he's got to be careful. Drunken Ace Breath of Fire from a Jeek's Panda. More blizzards going down. Oh, and now we see the Archmage of Ajik taking a bit of the hero focus. He does get Holy Lighted, though. Is my overlay up? Okay. Fort Lightning going down. Alright, another Holy Light being used. Spellbreaker stealing the mana. Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire, sniping some mortars. Nice use of the Panda there. Holy Light goes down onto him. Kumulo doing a very nice job holding. They cannot push in those towers easy, especially since I think Ajik lost all of his mortars. Alright, more Holy Lights going down. Alright, Stormbolt onto the Naga. Kumulo does get Holy Lighted. Divine Shield is popped by Ishan's Paladin. And they can't really push up that hill, which does give Kumulo's mortars a nice piece. But a nice Stormbolt snipe does take away a mortar. The only problem is, look at Kumulo's gold. He can remake these units. These two players can't. Alright, now we see the Naga with the bash. The Avatar of Vengeance. Stormbolt sniping a mortar. Level 9 on the Archmage for Ishan. Alright, level 9 on the Panda for Ajik as well. Level 8 on Ajik's Paladin too. And the Stormbolt, the Avatar of Vengeance pre-taking. Gonna try to get the Naga. Does get her. But he's into the tower. He's gonna have to try to run back before the Avatar form runs out. Alright, Stormbolt sniping the mortar. That Avatar Mountain King. Stormbolts are very, very strong. But Mass Resurrection is used by Kumulo, so he does get a lot of those mortars back. More blizzards going down, trying to slowly siege away at these towers. Oh, Kumulo's Paladin running into a world of pain there. Stormbolt goes down onto him. That will be the last Stormbolt of the Avatar, as the Mountain King is out of mana. Alright, he's going to try to focus down Kumulo's Archmage. The Naga trying to be resurrected at the altar. It will take time. Alright, now Spellbreaker's going down. Ishan might be overextending with the Avatar gone. The Mountain King's not as tanky as you would think, especially versus all the towers, but Ajik at the same time doing a nice job with the blizzards. Mass TP being used. He's going back to his main here. I'm not sure why he decided to run away. Alright, Ishan trying to hold up the fight, focusing down some Spellbreakers, gets a bash on, allowing him to snipe one of them. And I'm not sure why Ajik backed off here, but he is coming right on back. Alright, more blizzards going down. The Naga of Kumulo almost 3/4 of the way out. Reveal even being used. Now Ishan to back off. Looks like he's going to get some mana back. Maybe heal up at the fountains in the middle. But Ajik going to keep up the pressure. It's 47 supply for Kumulo versus 88 of Ajik. But a lot of that is in these tanks. Cute Manip. You have 7k gold. That's pretty good bank for an hour, 44 minutes in the game. Alright, Breath of Fire going down from the Panda. Barely touches a couple mortars. The Naga is finally out and about. Alright, Holy Light going down. Both of these players. There's Storm and Fire was popped by Ajik's Panda, and Kumulo's Archmage getting hit with the Cyclone here. A lot of stuff going down. Alright, and here comes Ishan yet again. Kumio really trying his best to hold here. His mortars are in a very nice position, trying to keep him in the back, but his paladin getting pretty focused down. Divide shield is used. More blizzards going down onto the towers here. Town is under siege, it said. Now a Jeeks Archmage needs to be careful. Fort Lightning going down. Oh, but the invulnerability potion is used. Holy Light going down on the Earth. If Earth dies, the Pandaren Brewmaster dies. Now a Jeek. His Paladin's getting focused down. Kumio trying to hold. Alright, Thunderclap being used. His Paladin getting caught in a bad spot, but Staff of Sanctuary will be used. That does mean he cannot be Holy Lighted for quite some time. Stormbolt, Thunderclap onto the Archmage Kumio, but the invulnerability potion used at the very last second. Alright, more blizzards going down by Ishan's Archmage. Alright, he used the spell from the Priest, allowing his Paladin to be free again. I forgot you could do that. Allowing him to get some Holy Lights back. Now Ishan's Paladin getting focused down. Another Stormbolt on the Kumio's Archmage. Alright, but a nice use of Water Mantle is blocking it, keeping Ishan from getting back there, but Mass Teleportation is used, and this does give Kumio some breathing room here. Whoopsie daisy. I did not mean to click that. I don't know how Pally came back to heal. Alright, so if you're wondering what Kumio did, for any of you that use Staff of Sanctuary, your unit cannot move until it's fully healed. But it's considered a spell. So what Kumio did is, he used one of his priests who are at mastery training, so they do know Mass Dispel. So he dispelled it, which took away the effect, allowing the Paladin to be moving again. So if you're at your opponent's base, and you see one of their units staffed, you can dispel it with like a destroyer, purge it with a shaman, you know, one of those things, and it'll free the unit, allowing you to kill it easier.
I smell magic in the air.
That is, of course, a little trick that you really don't see used often, because, you know, in solo, you really don't see the Staff of Sanctuary, unless the human decides to go for, like, griffins or something. Alright, a little bit of downtime, but I still predict the fights will be happening in Kumio's base, so just gonna fast forward the replay. We do see scouting. Alright, Mass Teleport being used by Kumio is gonna take out one of Ajik's town halls. Looks like they are getting ready to push into Kumio's base again. A lot of Kumio's infrastructure has been pretty damaged. Kumio is still 7k gold, Ajik at 500, Ishan at 1,000. Now Kumio just trying to snipe these outer town halls, using his mass TP, allowing him to be all around the map. Maybe he's looking for a peasant too to get that level 10 Archmage. Not cool. I see mortar flares going down, and Ajik actually pushing into Ishan, so I guess their truce is over. There's quite a bit of towers here for Ishan, so Ajik's gonna have to take his time, use the Blizzard Siege down. Alright, Mass TP being used at the same time. Kumio pushing into Ajik's main and catching a lot of expensive units. A bunch of casters and mortars going down. Level 10, the Archmage. And Ajik is going to TP in to defend this. Alright, TP's right on top. Ajik's Archmage right in the blunt things. Earthstorm and Fire being used. Alright, Holy Light out to Ajik's Archmage. But Ajik's Archmage taking loads of damage. Gonna use an invulnerability potion. Alright, Holy Light going down. Mass Resurrection being used by Ajik. Does get those mortars and casters back. Fort Lightning gonna snipe one of them down. Alright, meanwhile we have Ishan in Kumio's main, damaging the infrastructure. Who will be the first one to TP out? We see Cyclone being used onto Kumio's Archmage. Kumio losing a lot of buildings here. And it's Naga. The Naga actually goes down. Now the Archmage getting focused down. Mass TP being used. It does go off in time. Alright, TP's out here. Holy Light going down to the Archmage. Ishan killing a lot of the infrastructure here. Alright, now gonna be forced to resurrect at the Neutral Hero Tavern as his Ultra was killed. So that's a lot more resources being used. Alright, now he's gonna attack. Will Ishan have enough DPS to snipe the main? We do see Avatar form being popped by the Mountain King. Stormbolt going on to the Paladin. And the castle's still getting focused down. Kumio trying to build a peasant just in time so he can rebuild the town hall and not be revealed. Can he do it? Will the peasant come out in time? Oh no, the peasant does not come out in time. Kumio with no peasants, no way to rebuild. Holy Light onto the Archmage of Ishan. Kumio is going to pull a Divine Shield on his Paladin. Meanwhile, we have a Jeet coming into the brawl here. Alright, now the Archmage getting focused down. Stormbolt onto a Mortar. Ishan's Archmage will get Holy Lighted. Alright, Staff Sanctuary being used. Another Holy Light on the Ishan's Archmage. The focus is real on this Archmage. Another Mortar getting caught out with the Stormbolts. Alright, more Holy Lights being used. Here comes a Jeet coming in. Kumio, I don't think he'll be able to hold off both of these players. Stormbolt onto his Paladin. Thunderclap being used. The Water Elemental's trying to focus him down. Breath of Fire sniping a Mortar here. Alright, the Paladin's still getting focused down. Another Stormbolt going down onto him. That Mountain King's about to have another one soon. Kumio's Paladin getting focused down. Does pop a Divine Shield at 40 health, though. Alright, another Holy Light onto Ishan. Kumio saying he's dead, and he's not manipulating. It looks pretty true. Mass Teleport going down. Just trying to get out of there. He has no peasants. He has no peasants. He has no way to rebuild. When these buildings die, he is kicked out of the game. Very, very bad. He tried getting that peasant out just in time. Was not able to do it. Now Ishan is going to slowly kill the main. Kumio can try to buy him some time. He's not out yet. He needs to attack it into main or something. Try to force Ishan to TP out. I'm not sure where Ajik went. Ajik went back to his main. Gonna let Ishan do the dirty work. So if Kumio can force Ishan to TP, he could still be in this game. But it looks like he is about to give up. Oh, we don't quit on the Thendis channel. Come on, boys. What can Kumio do? Mass TP being used. Where are you going? Alright, you're gonna go try to defend your name. Push away Ishan's heroes. Stormbolt going down into Kumio's Paladin. Alright, more Divine Shields being popped. Fork Lightning onto Ishan's Archmage. He does get Holy Lighted though. But Kumio with the nice block from the Spellbreaker here. Blocking up that Archmage. Making him take more shots. Another Holy Light gonna go down onto him though. That Paladin's got plenty of mana with that level 3 Brilliance R. Alright, another Holy Light. The Archmage is going to get staffed away, and Kumio just staying alive for now. He really is going to have to puppy guard his main. Meanwhile, we have a Jeet coming in. It looks like he might want to attack into Ishan's main. Alright. Jeet gonna push in possibly. Ishan is in the middle still. He probably gonna try to fill up on mana, then TP in, putting more preference on his Archmage, of course, to make him tank here. And we do see the staff on in. Goes right on in. Stormbolt onto the Mount Panda and a Thunderclap. Alright, Thunderclap being used. Ishan's Mountain King right in the middle of things. Stormbolt onto Jeek's Paladin. Divine Shields being popped here. Alright, Blizzard going down from Ishan. Now the Archmage getting pretty focused down. Breath of Fire, lots of stuff going down onto him, but he does get Holy Lighted. Alright, now Holy Light onto Jeek's Archmage. Alright, Cyclone being popped onto the Mountain King from the Storm ability. Oh, does he get surrounded? Actually, I think that's blocked off. Yes, it is. Jeek gonna use Mass TP, get himself out. Oh, because Kumio was attacking into Jeek's main. I didn't even notice that. My bad, boys. Alright. Gonna have ourselves a nice little brawl here. Blizzard going down from Kumio. Holy Light being used. Alright, and here comes Ishan. Avatar's still in effect here. And I think we're finally at a free-for-all. Cyclone going down onto the Paladin. Stormbolt onto a Jeek's Paladin, but he gets Holy Divine Shielded. Oh, that was close. Now Ishan's Paladin gonna use Divine Shield as well. Ishan's Archmage has to be careful. TP being used. Jeek gonna mass teleport, get himself out of that situation. Is Kumio gonna stay and fight? It looks like Ishan doesn't want a piece of it either. Alright, so Mortar gonna be sniped, and now Kumio on the offensive. Gonna try to snipe the castle of a Jeek. Does the Jeek TP back in to defend? Oh, but it looks like Ishan's coming back in. And it looks like we see a double team. Both of them really want to snipe this castle. F you, a Jeek, says Kumio. He seems upset. And Ajik does lose his castle. Does he have a worker? He does. So he is able to rebuild it. A base somewhere before he is revealed. Why has Kumio not been revealed yet? Huh. Alright, more blizzards going down. Ajik stuff getting focused. Free win for Isha, says Ajik. Is that the case? Ishan still has a... Well, it's ragged, but it's a Sim City still. He's still got defensive towers, although some blizzards and breath of fire should be able to take care of that. Oh. Now we see Tornado getting the siege. Kumio really wants Ajik dead. Jeek, what are you gonna do?
Our forces are under attack.
Do you TP back to defend? You're buying some items, picking up some stuff. You're no longer in danger. Where did you rebuild? Who rebuilt?
Our forces are under siege.
Ah, Jeek hiding a town hall back there. Alright, Kumio gonna back off. Now Ishan's the one in Ajik's main. Ah, Ajik was sending some tanks. Gonna try to snipe Kumio's buildings with them. Very nice. Alright, and we see a mass teleport coming in. Alright, so Ajik committing to this attack. Meanwhile, Ishan's still just killing away the buildings. So Ajik's kind of at a timer. He's got to do the damage he needs to before Ishan kills all of his buildings. Not a good start for him. Archmage getting focused down. Does get Holy Lighted though. The tanks are taking some damage as Kumio, with his mortars, is able to do tremendous damage to him. Ajik gonna try to chase him down with the Panda avatars. Now Kumio calling for peace. So I guess they're both gonna team on Ishan now. Go from FU to peace. I know the feeling, Ishan.
Our forces are under attack.
You go from FU to peace in 0 to 60 seconds. Lol. Alright, now Ishan and Jeek gonna have themselves a little Spellbreaker brawl. Alright, attacking in. Spellbreaker's going down here. Holy Light onto one of Ishan's Spellbreakers. Stormbolt onto a Jeek's Paladin. A lot of focus going down. We'll use the Invulnerability Potion though. Mass Resurrection, getting some Spellbreakers back. Alright, more blizzards going down as well. Holy Light onto Jeek's Spellbreaker. But the Stormbolt dodge with the Divine Shield. Nice work there by Jeek. But he did use Staff Sanctuary. Now his Paladin cannot move. That does mean no Holy Lights. Stormbolt onto a Jeek's Archmage. Thunderclap takes him down. The Jeek with 54 gold will not be able to resurrect him. Alright, Kumio running in. Trying to probably attack into Ishan's main. Lots of damage going down here. Alright, and he's getting surrounded. Oh no, it doesn't side you. Alright, Divine Shield does wear off, and now the Paladin will get focused down.
Our forces are under attack.
Level 10 on the Archmage Rishon. Alright, here comes Kumio pushing into the towers, using the Blizzard and Tornado. Rishon gonna mass teleport in, actually leaving Ajik some buildings here. Alright, more Blizzards going down. Mass TP from Kumilo. Gonna back out of that fight. So Ajik's still alive, he just has no buildings. So this is what he sees. He is stuck in this game, and this is what he sees. But Ishan gonna push in, Stormbolt onto the Peasant. Kumio still with 4,000 gold, is able to remake some units, but he is at a 36 food supply cap, and he has no peasants to rebuild farms, so... I will dead soon.
I come to cleanse this land.
Alright, looks like we might have a fight in the middle. A couple of Ajik Spellbreakers getting caught out. Oh, and Ajik managed to get his panda back. I didn't see that. Okay, so he still has somewhat of a fighting force. Now he's trying to use his mass TP ability.
Our forces are under attack.
The Naga snipe on the Spellbreaker just to get her level 10. Alright, Kumilo and Ajik now going in. Can Ishan hold? Most of his towers were killed with the Tornado. Bolt dodge with the Divine Shield. Nice work by Kumilo there. And now Ishan's Archmage getting focused down. Dragonade's Breath of Fire. Everything dropping on him. Even the Spellbreaker blocking him up. Alright, Holy Light gonna go down in the Archmage. Holy Light onto the Spellbreaker. Blizzard going down. Breath of Fire going down. Alright, Holy Light onto Ishan's Archmage. Alright, they don't want to push up that hill. These Arcane Towers are actually doing pretty good versus all these summons. Alright, Divine Shield being popped by Ishan's Paladin now. Lots of stuff going to happen. Alright, another Breath of Fire. Really doesn't hit much. Just the Archmage, really. Alright, Avatar being popped for Cosmodon, says the Mountain King. Another Stormbolt onto the Paladin along with the Thunderclap, but Divine Shield is going to be popped. Alright, now Ishan's Archmage getting focused down. He's being blocked by his own units. Move your Spellbreakers back, man. Alright, Port Lightning being used. He does get stabbed at the very last second. Holy Light onto the Archmage. He can still be Holy Lighted while in Sanctuary. Alright, more Blizzards go down. Holy Light to free the Archmage. Alright, Staff Sanctuary on Kumilo's Paladin, I believe, as he staffs away. Alright. Bolt dodge by Ajik with the Divine Invulnerability Potion. Sigh. Alright, but another bolt onto the Panda. The Mount King is able to chase him down. He is out of bolts for now, but he is about to be by a Mana Fountain. And there's the bolt. Oh, but the bolt dodge with the Earth Storm and Fire. Very nice. He could just Windwalk away with Storm, and the Panda will survive. There it is. So nice work by Ajik, keeping his units alive. Ishan, mass teleporting. He realizes if he could just kill Ajik's buildings, he'll only have to deal with Kumilo. But maybe he doesn't realize it. Alright, Kumilo now moving out. And I predict all the fights to be happening in Ishan's main from here on out. Alright, mass teleportation. Ishan gonna try to finish off Ajik. Ajik's saying a second, but he doesn't have a second. These are the last of his buildings. Alright, so they're gonna have to push in fast. I'm sure Ishan's not gonna TP back. He wants to finish off Ajik. That is probably, yeah, what's gonna happen. Blizzard going down. Now we see Tornado being used. He's trying to get all the siege he can. Cumulo's in a race of time here. Alright, and the Griffin Aviary survives! Alright, Ajik's still in this game, which means the Panda's still in play. Stormbolt onto Cumulo's Paladin. Oh man, no, lead the Spellbreaker, Ishan. What are you doing? Alright, Stormbolt on to Cumulo's Paladin again. He's getting pretty focused down. Blizzard Tornado just trying to siege stuff away. Alright, Breath of Fire onto the castle. Just trying to get every little bit of damage they can. Avatar form being popped. Bolt dodge yet again with the Divine Shield. Alright, now Cumulo's Archmage getting pretty focused. Holy Light onto the Archmages. But Ishan's Archmage getting focused down. The Naga's Frost Arrow once again making it very easy to focus down units. Holy Light onto the Archmage here. Alright, more Breath of Fire is going down. And Ishan will be losing his castle here. Every player losing their main here. Alright, the Avatar with another bolt onto Cumulo's Paladin, but the Staff of Sanctuary being used as Cumulo TP's out. And Ajik down to a Griffin Aviary. This is the only thing keeping him in the game. But not for long. Here comes Ishan to finish off Ajik. And we are down to 2 players, Cumulo and Ishan. Alright, so now I get to watch as an observer finally, or not. What? Oh, okay. Ajik building a town hall. So much for me watching as an observer. So Ajik just trying to keep himself alive. So close to keeping himself alive. So close to dying. If that town hall goes down, he's done. And I'm pretty sure Ajik's out of gold. He's got 600 but no wood. So he'll have to like make farms or stuff. And it looks like Cumulo wants to push into Ishan space again. They're both saying they're ready to go. Where is Ajik's Panda? Alright, he's all the way over here. Alright, Divine Shields being popped here as Cumulo with yet another bolt dodge. Alright, Holy Light's going down here. Alright, Earthstorm and Fire being popped by Ajik. Ishan's Archmage getting Hocus down. We even got Dragonhawks coming in here. Alright, Stormbolt is going to snipe one of the Dragonhawks, but Holy Light onto the Archmage. Ishan's Archmage just taking so much damage. Forced to use the TP. He's going to have to flee his main.
Our town is under siege.
Alright, Tornado being popped, adding that siege effect.
Under siege.
Alright, Ishan coming back in to defend, but his Archmage gonna get focused down. It again. Oh my gosh, Cumulo! I didn't even see that. The Bolt Thunderclap sniping his Archmage. The Paladin was not in Holy Light range. And Cumulo losing his Archmage like that. He does have 4k gold. He can resurrect him at a neutral hero tavern. But that was such a sloppy mistake. Alright, Ishan just barely hanging in, trying to keep his buildings alive. Archmage being resurrected at that Neutral Hero Tavern. It's pretty expensive. I can only imagine how much gold it costs to resurrect a level 10 hero from the Neutral Hero Tavern.
Under attack.
Like, it costs so much just to freaking get a level 4 hero back. A level 10? That's nuts. So, each 3 of these players is still in it. Ajik's so far in the most dire situation. So far, he only has 1 Town Hall keeping him in the game. And a farm. But that is about it. And Ajik being pesky. There are water elementals to shoo away at these Dragonhawks. Bunch of flares going off from Cumulo, I do believe. And we do have a bit of quietness before the storm, so I'm going to fast forward the replay a little. Oh. Where is Ishan going? He's TPing into Cumulo's main. And we're about to have ourselves another fight here. Cumulo call and go. Does Cumulo TP in to defend? Alright, he's going to use the Tornado ability. His Archmage actually is not with his army here. His Archmage all the way away from there. Alright, Ishan going to TP out. The shoo away at Cumulo. So, good job by Cumulo forcing TP, keeping his buildings alive. Alright, mass TP being used. Just to shoo away at Ajik's Dragonhawks. Gonna fast forward the replay again. Oh, decides not to TP. Both players call and go. Looks like they're about to go in for attack number 4 or 5, I believe, on Ishan's main of this duo of humans. Can Ishan hold? He's been doing a very nice job holding, but eventually this momentum of his has to run low. Cumulo still has gold. The only problem is he's supply capped, so he can't really use that gold except for items that course at a shop. Alright. Cumulo going in, trying to kill these towers. Smash TP being used, and does get it in time. Bolt, Thunderclap onto the Paladin. Divine Shield is popped, and Cumulo gonna TP out. Where's Ajik? Oh, Ajik's in the main. Stormbolt onto the Panda here. Alright, Earthstorm Fire being used. Cyclone being popped onto the Mountain King. Ishan's still holding. This mass teleport is making it very easy for him to hold. Such a good spell. Alright, the Panda's still trying to just get some damage done. Alright, mass TP being used. Where did he go? Where did Ishan go? Hold on. Whoa, Ishan, where'd you go? Okay, you're attacking into Ajik's building here.
Our town is under siege.
Alright, Cumulo trying to force TP, Cyclone going in. Alright, mass TP being used, and the Town Hall does survive. Lol. Although it wouldn't have eliminated Ajik anyway, he does have a farm. Now the Naga getting a bit focused down.
Our town is under siege.
Alright. Lots of damage going down onto her. Meanwhile, we have the Dragonhawks of Ajik just going in. Alright, Naga getting caught out. Holy Light will go down onto her.
Our town is under siege.
Ishan has yet to use the Stormbolt. I think he's waiting for the perfect moment to use the Bolt Clap. Holy Light going down onto the Spellbreakers. Now Stormbolt onto the Paladin. Staff of Sanctuary being popped on the Spellbreaker. Thunderclap slowing up the Paladin a little. Meanwhile, Ishan's main just getting ravaged away with the Dragonhawk. Stormbolt onto the Paladin. And another Thunderclap, but Divine Shield is popped. Holy Light onto Ishan's Archmage now. Gotta be careful with him. More Spellbreakers going down. Naga getting Holy Lighted. Mass Resurrection being popped. Getting those Spellbreakers back. The Naga getting focused down. Mass Teleportation being used. And Kumio backing off here. Meanwhile, these Dragonarts just attacking away. Ajik, my man, your panda's not doing anything. So, yes, Ajik's down to a very raggedy town hall and a farm. Did you build anything else? Okay, you did build another farm, and it looks like you have a peasant in place to build something else. So, Ajik's trying to keep himself alive. Ajik peace. So now they're gonna turn on Kumilo? Is that what I'm understanding here? I never understood this. Why they would always just they like trade teams so much in FFA. Alright, Spell Steal, stealing a Water Elemental from Kumilo. Kumilo preparing for his defense. Are both of the players pushing in? Ajik still just sitting there with his panda. Alright, Divine Shield being popped by Ishan. Nice bolt dodge yet again. Kumilo's really good at those bolt dodges. Alright, Blizzard going down. Holy Light onto the Spellbreakers. Spell Steals going down on the Water Elementals. Oh, Kumio tried this around Ishan's Archmage. Was not able to get it. Spell Steals being used. Priest going down. Alright, Blizzard going down onto the units here. Lots of stuff. Spellbreaker's really tanky. Holy Light going down onto him. So you tend to see drawn out fights with Spellbreaker versus Breaker. Where's Ajik's panda during all this? He's getting some items, not really doing anything. Alright, long range bolt hitting Kumio's Paladin. And Thunderclap being used, and the Paladin getting focused down, but Divine Shield is casted. Alright, Holy Light going down on the Spellbreakers. Alright, now we see a tornado being used from the Naga. Does catch Ishan's Archmage. Making it very hard to see what's happening. Alright, Holy Light going down into Spellbreakers. Kumio gonna mass TP, get into a better position. Trying to save his Naga, but the Stormbolt does cancel it. And the Naga gonna be forced to get staffed. Now the Archmage is getting focused down. The Paladin's nowhere in range. The Holy Light, another bolt going down. He does have an invulnerability potion. Thunderclap being used. Oh my gosh, it was 16 health. He uses the invuln pot. Oh, but that's a small invuln pot. It's not going to last very long. It wore off, and the Stormbolt kills the Archmage. Kumio losing his main hero. He can resurrect him at the Neutral Hero Tavern. Does he decide to do so?
Our town is under siege.
Oh, and the Naga can't move. She's still being healed, so Ishan can kill the Naga. Oh, my gosh. Even killing the farms, that supply caps him. That makes it to where Kumio can't get the Archmage back.
Are under attack.
Stormbolt being dodged yet again by the Paladin. Is he going to try to keep the Naga alive? He is. Holy Light, but she can't move until she's healed. She is stuck like this. More Holy Light. Kumio just trying his best to hold her. What is Ajik doing during all this? He's pushing in. He's killing away at Ishan's main. Oh, but the Naga finally does go down. Kumio losing everything here. We're in a base race situation, I do believe. Kumio has mortars. He should be running him over to Ishan's main. Yes, he is. Ishan can, of course, TP with the Archmage, though. And Kumio being supply capped, he can't get his heroes back. Alright, mass TP being used. Earthstorm and fire by Jeek's Panda. Alright, gonna go for the Dragonhawk. Cyclone being popped onto the Mountain King. Oh. Alright, bunch of flares going down. Kumio trying to get some info. He needs more cyclones onto the Mountain King. And trying his best, but the altar does survive. And what did Cumulo reveal? He did reveal this hidden town hall by Ishan, where Ishan does TP into. So Cumulo's got to be careful with these mortars. He only has enough supply to revive one of his heroes. If he loses... Oh, no he can't. Wait, no, he'd have to lose everything. So yeah, no, he can't. I was about to say if he loses all of his mortars, but that was just me being stupid.
Our forces are under attack.
Man, Kumio in a very bad spot. He's just down to his paladin. He's not the most damage dealing guy. He's the support hero guy. Oh man. Unless your verse is undead, but there's no undeads this game. Ishan with the mass teleport. Where does he go? Back to his main. I'm gonna keep my eye on Ishan. Couple of Kumio spellbreakers getting caught out. Alright, and the Panda Paladin going in. You can, of course, just Divine Shield to get on out of there. Ishan's Mountain King is all the way over here. Alright, Stormbolt onto the mortar. Does get the mortar. Wait, that was...
Our forces are under attack.
Kumio saying go. Where's the Jeek? He's all the way over here. Breath of Fire, getting a gyro. Alright, Holy Light on this Spellbreaker. Gonna run him away. Kumio really wants this attack to go. Alright, now we see Mass Teleport Ishan going to his main, just trying to shoot away at this Dragonhawk. I'm killing him. What is Ajik doing? He's sitting there healing up at the fountain, getting some mana, more Breath of Fires.
Our town is under siege.
Where are his buildings? Alright, but they're gonna push in. Resurrection to get a Spellbreaker back. Kumio needs all the units he can get. But Ishan gonna mass TP. Another Bolt Dodge with the Divine Shield. Very nice. Breath of Fire going down. And are these the last of Ishan's buildings? He has a town hall over there, but other than that, these are his last buildings. Alright, Stormbolt onto the Panda. Earthstorm Fire being used.
Our town is under siege.
Alright, Stormbolt onto the Storm ability. Keep in mind, if all these little pandas die, the big panda, the hero, dies. So, did Earth get out?
Our town is under siege.
Okay, Earth did get out. He's all the way over there. Alright, now Kuma gonna back off. Ishan down to a workshop and a town hall. Oh, nice staff there. Allowing the Mountain King to attack away, killing that Dragonhawk. I believe Ishan had a peasant somewhere, wherever he's at. Okay, there's his peasant. He has no gold though, so never mind. No chance for him to rebuild.
Our forces are under attack.
Oop, Bolt Dodge once again with the Paladin. Cumulo is really good at those Bolt Dodges. Gotta press that D key at the very correct time, as that is the hotkey for Divine Shield. So, I don't know. This game keeps, like, who's winning? The tide just keeps changing over and over. Go now. We got a couple spell breakers hacking away at the workshop. We'll take some time. Alright. Ishan TP's in. Just show away Kumulo. He's really got to protect those buildings.
Our forces are under attack.
What is he doing? Just wanted the breath of fire? Lol. Alright, there's the TP. TP's right on in. Kumulo's Paladin getting storm bolted. Does he get the surround? He does with the water elemental. And Kumulo is surrounded. Come now or I die. Ajik's not coming. Ajik's not coming. He's letting Kumulo die. Oh, the Divine Shield might... Oh my gosh, wait, that's only level 2 Divine Shield. Oh, it's not level 3. Oh. If he could kill the Town Hall, he'll be able to get out. He has an invuln pot, Stormbolt, Thunderclap being used. Oh, there's the Divine Shield. He's trying, but the potion will not last long enough. Oh, man.
Our hero has fallen.
Paladin down. If though, Kumulo loses all of his units, he can kill his mortars and resurrect his Archmage. Actually, he would have no way of resurrecting. Because you need a unit there to resurrect. Alright, Earthstorm Fire being used by Ajik. Oh, man. Alright, Stormbolt on to... Will Ishan win this game? It's looking good for him. Those Tri-Hero Force, really strong. Trying everything they can.
Our town is under siege. Our forces are under attack.
Just fast forward. Spellbreaker going in. Ishan running about, chasing down the Spellbreaker.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, there's the mass TP. Not there, actually. He TP'd his Archmage there to shoo away the Spellbreakers, while the rest of Ishan's heroes are chasing down this Spellbreaker. And I'm sure he's going to TP into this Spellbreaker when he feels like it. Meanwhile, Ajik, you are over here. You should be able to get that Town Hall with the Breath of Fire.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so that does mean Ishan is down to an altar in his workshops. So he's really got to guard him. Alright, mass TP being used by Ishan. He's trying to get a bunch of Kumulo's buildings. Go now. These are literally the last of Ishan's buildings. If they die, he can get eliminated. And Kumulo knows it too. He's like, go now! Alright, Panda moving out. He's pretty slow. No boots of speed. It's gonna take him some time to get all the way up there. Alright, more Blizzard going down. The Mountain King is there to defend
Our town is under siege.
the Whirly Dwarf. Dying! Panda's slow. Alright, Kumulo losing all of his buildings here.
Our town is under siege.
Alright, but the panda now getting there. His fat little beer gut did take him some time. Oh no, there's nothing there, Jeek. There's nothing there. Alright, can the Lone Mountain King be enough to defend? Ishan probably gonna have to TP, which will allow Kumulo to live. Alright, there's the TP. Earthstorm Fire being used. Alright, Cyclone going down, Workshop going down. Ishan's down to one building. Once his altar's down, he's down to one building. He's down to the Workshop. Can they focus it down in time? Storm's going. Focus down. Oh, I don't think there's enough TP. Earth is nowhere to be found. He had to hide him to keep the panda alive, and Ishan will survive. Oh, no. No. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. So Ishan in a pretty bad situation.
Forces are under attack.
I believe that is the last building of Ajit getting attacked as well. Okay, no, he hit a tower up here. Whew. And what happens? This game, so close. Each player is so low on buildings. Alright, there's the mass teleportation. Shooing away at the Spellbreaker. I'm dead very soon. That Spellbreaker is going to take some time to eat through that. Oh man. Right now Ishan with the map control here, but he can't really utilize it. He can't leave that Workshop.
Under siege.
And a peasant for last build. He has 1 gold. That's a big bluff. That is a huge bluff.
Under siege.
Oh, that's a big bluff. And I think that bluff's gonna work. Oh, but it looks like Ajik's coming back with his panda. Oh, man. Okay, the panda's going in. Will we see Earthstorm Fire? The Archmage is gonna try TP in. Alright, Stormbolt Thunderclap being used, Breath of Fire, even a bash going down. There's the Earthstorm Fire. Focus him down! Focus it down! Oh, will the mortar go? Oh, will the Workshop go down? Lots of damage going down onto it. Storm gonna use the Windwalk. Stormbolt onto the fire. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, this is so close. Can Earth do it? Can Earth do it? Can Earth do it? Oh my gosh, it did it! Ishan's been eliminated. We are down to 2. Kumulo in freaking Ajik, but Kumulo has no units. Oh no. Oh my gosh, is Kumulo gonna win this with no heroes? Oh! Ajik! That's all Ajik has! Is that 1 tower? Kumulo sees it! Ajik's about to get revealed in 50 seconds! Ajik! Oh! Oh my gosh. If that's what's gonna happen, I'm gonna flip. When Ishan gets revealed, Kumulo can snipe the tower with his mortars. The only way I can see Ishan doing, Ajik doing this is if he can somehow find the mortars and snipe them. But I don't think he knows the mortars exist. He shouldn't be able to kill these buildings in time. Oh, but no, Kumulo's on the other side of the map. So it's gonna take the mortars some time. Okay, Kumulo should see this. He knows this is there. Oh. The mortars.
The
One's
town is
running
under
over.
siege.
Can Kumulo do this in time? That's the question. He's still got 3 fully healed buildings over there. I don't know why he didn't send all the mortars. But one is going. The star champion here. Will these 2 old guys win the game here? Oh.
The town is under siege.
Oh my gosh. Kumulo's about to win this. The panda doesn't have a staff TP, he has nothing. Oh. Like, no way, dude. No way. Oh, that's unreal. Kumulo wins the game with no heroes. He wins the game with 3 mortars. And with a total time of 2 hours and 41 minutes, I have to say GG to Kumulo. That is definitely one way to win a game. If you like this cast, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me at Twitch at Thendis32, and I will catch you guys later.